Today we have adorable baby endangered iguanas hatching out. We got a frozen bloodsicle right here for this little boy. And the Lewisii have definitely hatched out. You see all the babies?
There's so many.
There's so many. So we're gonna come right here now. We're gonna open it up right now in 3, 2, 1. Ready? Look at this. Look at all the baby rock iguanas. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those of you that are new here, well, I'm Jacob, and welcome to my jungle. Now, if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you will know for today's video that today we have adorable baby endangered iguanas hatching out. You heard that right. Today we have some Lewisii hybrids and some Cuban rock iguanas hatching out. Some of them are literally still inside of the egg, just about to emerge. I haven't really been focusing on my reptiles, which is a huge passion of mine over the past few years because I've been dealing with monkeys and jaguars and all the other crazy animals. But I really want to get back to my roots, which is reptiles. That's where I started out with my animal career, hanging out with reptiles, breeding them. And I know that's something that all of you have been asking me to do for some time. So for the past about 90 days, I've been incubating these eggs and they're finally starting to hatch out. So if you want to see all the new baby iguanas hatching out, well guys, you are in the right place. But first, we've got to go hang out with Noir for a bit. All right, guys, I made it into Noir, my black jaguar's habitat, and my jaguar boy, he's a very well-behaved little boy, and he is patiently waiting. Ah! This incredible jaguar boy is patiently waiting for his frozen treat, so let's grab it for him right now. So we got a frozen bloodsicle right here for this little boy, which is his favorite treat. So you can see Noir will waste no time diving into this frozen meat treat. You can see he's got his tiny little baby teeth right here. And these cats are the 3rd largest cat in the world in the pit bull of the cat world. They're the strongest of all the big cats. Oh, we got some drippiness going on here. But this kid absolutely loves his bloodsicle. Now, if we actually lure him, he'll actually follow me anywhere and everywhere just to come get this. Sit, 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 sit. You can see that this boy right here is just loving his treat. He's pretty much completely mesmerized by it. And if you come right here in the right lighting, you can kind of still see those rosette spots right here. Being able to have such an incredible relationship with Noir is not anything I would trade for the world. Getting to come in here and hand feed him his bloodsicle, it's an incredible feeling. And these guys also have his rosette, so you can really see those rosette spots right there in the sun. Just barely, you could see those dark spots mixed in with the low spots. It's so cool. Noir, come this way. You can see Noir will follow me and go anywhere for this treat. Come here, boy. Come, 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 come. Noir, let's go. Come on, right here. Come sit. Noir is definitely being a stubborn boy today, so I'm just going to bring it to him. And look at those incredible eyes right there. Look at those beautiful yellow eyes. Getting to be in the presence of a magnificent jaguar like Noir, well, it's just incredible to think that he could probably eat me if he wanted to. I mean, look at him go. Look at that. He is absolutely loving his meatsicle. So I decided on this one to actually add little chunks of meat on the inside of the actual frozen part. So he's absolutely loving it. You can see we got all the little chunks and pieces right here for this boy. Okay, so we made it inside to my office and we are getting ready to check the incubators. We have these eggs that are incubating from these 3 different rock iguana species. So we have, like I was telling you guys, we got the Cubans, we got the Lewisii, and the rhinos. Now the rhinos will not hatch for about another month, while the Cubans and Lewisii eggs were laid about a month earlier, so they're gonna hatch about a month earlier, and they were laid on June 13th. And today is the, what is today? Let's focus this. Today is the 10th. Which means any day now these are going to hatch out, and we've got to check for some tortoise eggs. But first, I can't contain myself. We've got to check inside of the incubator. But first, guys, let me know in the comments, is anything hatched out yet? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's open this on up right now. We're going to open this latch, and we're going to open that latch. And oh my gosh, guys, you're not going to believe it. So both the Lewisii and the Cubans were both laid on the same day. And the Lewisii have definitely hatched out. Let me pull this bin out right now to show you guys. Look at this. Look at all of the lizards that are inside of here. So you can see that they're all huddled up right here on this side. This is amazing. There's like 10 of them in here. Look at that. That is so amazing. And now let's take a look at our Cubans right here. The Cubans hatched out, and they are definitely, some of them are hatched out. I don't know about all of them. We got at least 2 of the Cuban iguanas hatched out. And look, there's one poking his head through. This is so sick. So for right now, I'm gonna leave the Cuban iguanas inside of here because we've got to deal with these guys. So we're just gonna close this on up because we wanna make sure they stay nice and warm, especially the other eggs that are incubating in there. But I'm gonna have to recruit Hannah's help here because I've got to deal with all of these crazy iguanas. They're all inside of this bin, and I can't film and handle all these iguanas at once. It's just impossible. Hannah?
Yeah?
Come here. I've got to show you something. Look at this. Come look at this. I need your help. Here, hold this.
Okay.
Just hold it and look inside of it.
Oh.
You see all the babies?
There's so many.
There's so many. All right, why don't you carry that for me?
Okay.
We're gonna go unbox this thing.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go. All right, Hannah, let's put them inside of this bin right over here, okay?
All right.
We're gonna put them in here because we have got to open this up because, Hannah, if we just open it up right now, they're gonna go everywhere. If we would
lose one.
We would lose one if we didn't do it in the bin. So, all right, I'm gonna open the bin.
Okay.
You take over camera duties because, again, I've got to have both hands because in case they jump out, we gotta be able to run and catch them and grab them. So we're gonna come right here now. We're gonna open it up right now in 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna open it gently. Look at this. Look at all the baby rock iguanas. Absolute madness. Look at this. Absolute little beauties, little beautiful gems. But we gotta give them a second to calm down. But look, we definitely have a runt to the group. Look, this is a runt. He's much smaller than all the other ones. We're gonna have to keep him separate. But let's check on our eggs to see if we have any more. Look at that. Immediately we found a runt. Now, why is this guy a runt? How do we know he's a runt? Well, if you come over here to the bigger ones, you can see that just the head size is significantly larger. And now, in the wild, the runts normally don't make it because they're much smaller and weaker, and through natural selection, they're just going to die off. They're not going to be as strong, but because we're in a captive setting, we're going to be able to actually, hopefully, save this guy because we're going to have constant temperature, constant humidity. We're going to give him food, but look at the difference between these two. This is a nice, fat, healthy baby, and then this one is just a little bit thin. You can see right here at the base of his tail, you can see that both of his hip bones are showing, which means he must have not absorbed his yolk sac. I'm not sure what happened during incubation, but he's definitely active, and he sure as heck is cute. So we're definitely going to have to keep a close eye on our runt. We are going to most definitely keep him separate until he's healthy and established. We're hoping he's going to make it. But first, we got to check all of our eggs and all of our moss because we want to make sure all of our eggs have hatched. Because again, I don't really remember how many were here. And it looks like all of our eggs have hatched. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 eggs, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 babies, which is incredible. So what's crazy to think is that these iguanas right here were inside of these eggs. This little iguana right here was curled up and nestled in the egg. It honestly doesn't even make sense. Like, how the heck does this iguana fit in the egg? Well, nature finds a way. So one thing that's different between the tortoise eggs and the lizard eggs is if you look at these lizard eggs, the lizard eggs are extremely leathery, like sea turtle eggs. So now that we unbox all of our Lewisii hybrids, we're gonna leave these guys here in the bin to hang out. Hannah, you've gotta watch them. You gonna watch them?
Yeah, I'll watch them.
Hannah's gonna watch them, and now I'm gonna go get the other bin of Cuban iguanas, and we're gonna bring those guys out. All right, Hannah is standing guard over the other iguanas, and we gotta get our Cubans. We wanna be nice and gentle with this. We got 2 Cubans out so far and a bunch to go. All right, Hannah, we got them. They're going crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So we definitely want to get these guys out of the bin ASAP. We want to move all the tails from our other little lizard friends out, and we're going to let the Cubans out right now, just like that. Look at that. Oh, we let our Cubans out. Now, wait.
Wait, you still got one more.
Oh, he just shot out of the egg?
Oh, we let our Cubans out. Oh, we let our Cubans.
So I've decided to keep the Cubans and the Lewisii separate. We're gonna put these guys in just like that. So we're gonna put those guys in, but this one right here, he actually was still inside of the egg and must have shot out of the egg. So we're gonna lift it up. Oh, here he goes. We got him right there, just like that. And look, like I was saying, so right here, you can see he's still absorbing his yolk sac. You can see all of this yolk sac area right here. That has all the nutrition that's going to help this guy survive and kind of give him a jump start at life. So we want to make sure that that's a very delicate part of him right now that we don't want to disturb too much. If you were to disturb this yolk sac and be yanking and pulling on it, well, it could kill the lizard. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to move this egg bin and we're going to put him in with his brothers and sisters right now. Just like that. And now we want to come check out the rest of our eggs right here because we already hatched out 3 of them, but this is the egg that he just came out of, the one that shot out of the egg. But we have this egg, which look right here, it's actually just starting to open up. If you, I'm gonna gently pick this egg up right here. If you look right here, you can see that he, with his egg tooth, he's made a little slit right here, and the iguana is inside of this egg, and soon his little head is gonna pop out and emerge. This is an active egg that's getting ready to hatch, and then this is the baby that you'll find inside. So again, so crazy to think that this giant baby fits inside of this small egg. So I've decided that for the next couple of days, the one iguana that has the yolk sac that's still being absorbed, I've decided to keep him actually separate inside of this bin right here, because right now you can see that yolk sac is definitely extremely sensitive. So I've lined it with some nice moist moss, and we're just gonna cover it up just like that and kind of keep him nice and secure away from the other ones, because the sharp little nails from the other iguanas could actually scratch and tear that. And while I was doing so, I found the egg of the runt iguana. So I remember I had an egg right here that was starting to get some mold on it. So I put some antifungal cream on it. And if you look at the inside of this egg right here, let me squeeze this out. You can see, look at what's coming out of this egg. This is yolk matter that this iguana should have absorbed, and he didn't. That part went bad, but it's just a miracle in and of itself that he survived. So right now, we've got to put these two back in the incubator. We have our one iguana that's still absorbing his yolk sac, and we got the two others that are bound to hatch. So we got our one little iguana. He's gonna slide right on in just like that. We'll actually put him on this side since that's where the Lewisi were. And we're gonna put our Cuban rock iguanas, the ones that are just about to hatch, we're gonna slide them right on in. We have a nice 85 degrees with 90% humidity, which is exactly what we want. Now we gotta make sure we are latched shut to keep that humidity and temperature in. And well, that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching today's video, hatching out rare and endangered iguanas. Reptiles are one of my absolute favorite things. And if you guys are interested in some of these iguanas, well, in a couple of weeks, they are going to be available. So shoot me a DM, send me an email, comment down below on the video. They are going to be available for new homes. So guys, definitely, if you do want one, make sure to send me a DM or email. And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me, you want to see more iguanas hatch out, you want to see tigers, lions, turtles, and tortoises, and all kinds of crazy animals, well, guys, all you have to do is go right now, hit the subscribe button, tap that little notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I post